Khublai phi baro phi ape ye RiKhasi channel ni priang sabhai phi chakathuk khubor ka bashi sench tayew ki bat bakong san men ta ka tayew kilong Omdan kam ya ka exam CUET na ka banta ki college Meghalaya Parliamentary rongba ek Meghalaya Games 2022 Hapreng jingbam khoj sa ki khna ele kai jong ka Meghalaya Games Palat lai spawut mi kinong yalam bar kinong kershan ke NPP bayeso shaka UDP hanong po ai khublei kitbok kirwiang ke MCIC bar ka dorbar shnong labani ka gargi nandi Shilak tingka ayuba sanbor badna ka khubor hatu phitip ka khana shapang ka shnong nakaba kami ka korshon kot paningkong du ha ka jala Meghalaya menta par nginya phai ki khubor panya ka Common University Entrance Test ka deke exam ya ka babaro ki khana samla puli nadu mentau snam ki haban ya khun na ka benta ban yorung shi ki jing puli jo ka graduation but post graduation
ha ka bayre bagani umentri ka tanat puli puthi jong ka sarkar jilla u ba lakman rum boy ula panchai bana ka benta ki khana ki bakwa ban puli ha ki college shimet ne private college but ha ki college ki bapanya da ka sarkar Meghalaya kimdan ka manle ya ka exam ya ka la rai but lashim ha ka jingalang jong ki mentri rang ba ki jilla but umentri rang Katanat puli puthi jong ka sarkar India Udharmendra Pradhan New Delhi manha ka artharik mentau banai
since 26th of March 2024 22 when the NTA has announced the date for the application of form for the Central University entrance test with the notification that all admission into the Central University and its affiliated college should be based on the scores in that Central University entrance test. After that, the series of meeting communication with the central government to exempt the state of Meghalaya, because Meghalaya, most of the affiliated college, almost all the affiliated college are affiliated to the one single university, that is Nehu, which will find the problem as of now. So after series of communication, and today in the afternoon, our Honorable Chief Minister met the Minister of Education in Delhi, where it is agreed that the state colleges, state-aided colleges will be exempted from this CUET. But for the college, for the course, even undergraduate course also, who are in the university itself, run, managed by the university itself, Central University I mean, they have to appear this CUET. So the example here, like the LLB 5-year course which run by the NEHU, that they have still to appear through CUET. Also other courses which run by the Central University itself or in their campus, as the case may be. So this is a big relief for the student of Meghalaya, where, as I mentioned time and again, that we are not ready, the mindset of the student, psychologically the student have not ready, and moreover that due to the absence of center everywhere, it is very difficult for the student.
Hakalai tarik ujamang aharja RPR umentri rangba ka jalaw kondat ki sangma ulaple pat ba ikalumpong yele kai Meghalaya Games 2022
We also have the discipline of gymnastics that will be conducted at the Labot Indoor Hall, Shillong, and also at the Sai Center Indoor Hall. And to all our athletes who've come from outside Shillong, we welcome you and we hope that your time and your stay here is most pleasurable.
Yagani Galumpung a Pulong Rook of Shibanta, Kajinaki, Yakajing Dap San Post Nam Kajala Megalaya. Kiblawan Baneshim Banta, Hakani Gajelia Kai, Kilong Baro, Arhajan, Drills Pawut, Nakabanta, Kakandai Tali, Kijingelia Kai.
In the names of all athletes, I promise that we shall take part in this 4th Meghalaya Games 2022, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to our sports in a true spirit of sportsmanship for the glory of our sports and honor of our state.
Habakran kani gajela kondat ulong bagajing penlong ka Meghalaya Games ka peni ka jing thmu ban jing shim khia jo ka sarkar ban kinti ka kamele kai ha ka jala Meghalaya.
And that clearly speaks tons about the intention of this government and about the interest and the importance that we give to sports and more importantly to the youth of our state. We have close to 22 lakh individuals who are below the age of 25 today. And it is very important for our state to ensure that we allow these youths to be able to participate in the sports that they love, to be able to even pursue their dreams as sports persons if they do wish to. Allow themselves to showcase their talent, not just to their association and to their fellow mates, but also to the entire state and the country also. And therefore, with this mindset, this intention, this goal that we have been focusing on ensuring that sports is given utmost importance. And that's why I congratulate the MSOA. I know there are challenges, a lot of challenges. Nothing starts ready-made. It's not that everything is ready and prepared and we just plug and play and we start the games. It's challenging. One must appreciate the fact that MSOA has taken up this challenge along with the Department of Sports to really ensure that the opportunity is given to all of you. This is being done for you. This is being done for the future generation. And therefore I appreciate it. Yes, everything was not perfect. But that's how life is. And let me request them, take it as a sports person. You are a sports person. You are part of the MSOA. We lose sometimes. We fail sometimes. But then we learn from it. We get up and we start walking again. That is what a sports person is. You don't accept defeat. And failure is a part of your life. It is part of sports. And it will become a very important part of your lives.
Kalong ka jingle ranya ka jala Meghalaya bakan pawa kilat pathai Khubor halor ka jingjabo ki pankhana bat kumjuru ki jakasa jong ki tuk bone shimbanta ha ka Meghalaya Games menta kasnam.
Hagabayde bakani Menteri Rangba ka jala Conrad ke sangma ulale jingo hi dalade ya ka jingpin biang ya ka Jawaharlal Nehru Sports Complex.
Since second Meghalaya game, I represent Meghalaya. Okay, I represent Meghalaya in different disciplines, as well as I represent Meghalaya in different disciplines. And from that year, only from second Meghalaya games, third Meghalaya games, it will be quite okay. But this Meghalaya game, fourth Meghalaya game, it's totally worse and unhygienic. But I just want to say the government kindly give us the proper accommodation and proper facilities
for the athletes,
so that
they can be
in the upcoming generations. They have to give us a proper, all the facilities, as well as give us proper, from starting journey from own, district, as well as till headquarters.
Uba finally pariat pad ubadeu General Secretary ke MOSA ulapan syai ba ki dur bela sapriang ha social media ki dei jong ki pankhana ki ba klam pendon kam.
And they knew that the rainy season probably there. So we already agreed with station that tell your athlete that this time the competition will be very tight. And it's very tight. The women's that you say the like there, that's very good. We have the indoor stadium, we never stayed. We didn't get this at first. But now they're opening up, so it's okay. So we tell the truth that everything is fine except that photo we saw from the toilet. That was the toilet we said don't use because this stadium was for the last 8 years was not functioning. If we ask them to use toilet and then it blocks and smell, then how do you stay? So we have put some bio toilet, about 6 bio toilet here in the outside because we have no bio toilet. But actually has gone well. And the same with that training hall. That is an old training hall. Sometimes with rain, even your house, and with this today heavy rain, slightly leakage from the side, that we cannot lie. So, and also we have put the toilet behind the dalam. And the toilet which was next to that was closed. They broke that deal and they took the photo there. So we have sent the photo to the media. I think we have got the photo. We have the proof. You can go now, take the photo. Also, we're willing to go. So these are things, small things. Okay, waking up. We have some drawbacks. We go to the food is the best. Foundation we ask is okay. If you go, I'll tell the truth. I'm a secretary. I've traveled with the team for 25 years. I told them you won't get in national or so in stadium better than this. We go there in Stadium Jharkhand, you have to clean the floor, the cobweb, then this, that. So I told my athlete, so when you go, you have to train an athlete that from here so the problem starts. If you give them in the high standard when you go outside, they'll expect very high standard that they won't get. I'll tell the truth. You can go to any, like athletics, you can go 1,000 athletic participate. They can't give it. They give us mattress. You see the mattress. Very dirty. Toilets are worse. It's a big stadium, no? They're like in Jharkhand, go to Orissa. They can't clean properly because it's under government.
Kinong yalam ke HYC sengkami ringkat ke jingkershan je kinong shong shnong ke shnong bakla para ke bahap ke hima nong spung riboy district da ke jing pitar shla ke lai mi paj ba bantangai ke ting shop jong mentri rang ba ke jelau kondat ke sangma berkum juru jong mentri rang ba benrap je ke sarkar jela uba prestun tensong.
NPP, NDA, Negara Sama, Presenting Song, NDA.
Kini ke jingmi paj ba bantang ting shop ke long ru hadian ke jingbam hone ke GSI ya ke jete kular belai sai hapren ke sarkar Assam ke sarkar Meghalaya hakamar menteri ke sarkar Kemiu Amit Shah haka jing hiar juga HYC belalam khamat doba Robert June Kharjarin President ke sengkme kila sengap ega surupaj ba haka shenong bakla para ke belapan paw ke jingbam hone ke raj ke sarkar Meghalaya haka bai ki kaipot badai hokat kum ki kot kisla ki bala ban sakhi baki jakap ki puta ki degi jong ka Meghalaya om shimla bod Henry la rai bet penhap bet chaka Assam ling ba ki MOU balai soi hapreng ki arjala lingba kini ke jia lang la rai ban dawa na ka sarkar Meghalaya ba kade ban bishar banya biang yaki kaipot bala shupen khamti deki de khot ka regional committee on boundary settlement ki bala shuden dat klem the burom lem ni ka sur ba ka jingsngo jung kinang lam hima ki raj barwat joki nong shong shnong joki than khapun
Benar tu ketika apa filong meeting mentang, Iwan kena keselok bagi Iwan ni, kena Iwan ni yang kau sudah hari ni, ke ini ketika ibadah kam, kena puri pura ni kena. Kena bakam.
Silang wak silang.
Mendera nak silang wak, kakam be kena kontrol dah.
Ini ilum kilum.
Jam kilum teh, kakam kena. Kena kita bakal Ukam tay kini madam tay ni. Long kum dok ka.
Kalau mut lalong kum lalong kum ka galeri ke di jong ka Meghalaya ka food ka madan le football Assam
Kalau kum ko ISIS.
Okay, long subuh along stadium deh. Tu kalau along kum stadium. Tiga galeri ke sting galeri di Meghalaya ka field ke di Assam. Kalau along saya kata. Nak takdau kan gitu ya. Em nak takdau hatu MOU gitu. Terkenal ya ke MOU gitu ba ka Meghalaya kala agreement aya ka right to of way ke
right way buat kita nanti dia minta Assam kita nanti no way ka Assam bantuan ni kalong no way nang ni satu sa put Assam kalong art lontar bana ketu keceka ke pengi siong mene ha mendera na tu siong meeting mak ketu ga long pedang ya hang ni ha baki jang apa min pengi mata ketu pada baki sate sadang art lontar spesial
Alai nuksa ya pigo way Balada mo pi Pijit Insakri Jongpi Banpet Yagakndo ke Jongpi Uni Insakri Yagakndo ke Jongpi Klem ke Jingtep ke Jongpi Udi lo Sawe Pi Piso Kumlo Yagata Away ini Musuto bagi minister, baru chief minister, kini tang kisakri, buat kisakri ramba, jong kajala, kini kita jong khendau kenciap, ha kami kaya, bawa piru, kibalayo jakarap, kibala imka, nakani kejaka, kelayo ya kisnasu, kisnaying kisnasem, ha kani kejaka, pinkersan, ya kihima jong pi, ha kani kejinga kun, jong kihima, baniada ban penek pensak, yalau jong uput usam jong ki. Kabelan ka mentah kalong Bangi ni banyak teli, ini banai yang hati komon hati kalian. Bang kersan yang kini kihima, bagian bagiada, bang penek pensa, yo put usam di jongki, kenang bagai songsuk songsangan. Kanwan, pai biang, hakan ni kejaka ke jongki.
Namar ke jingduna ki samla riulu menyorung kam syakatana CRPF hake nyu tering mentau benai la pelong kerpang ke awareness camp bar ke campaign na ke benta ben pendrung kam ye ki samla syakani ketenan hake ni ke camp ke bala pelong Apollo ground Shillong la sakhi ke jiwan ye shimbenta jongbon ki samla khasi ki bra shaje ru bandrung syakakam CRPF kat kum ke jingkhen la yo lum mementa ka sin na ki ars pagut ki samla ke bla shimbenta khandai puingut ki la shaje bar kani ka long ka sin ka baningkong babon ki samla na kathan khasi bat jaintia kin shaji bandrung shakani ka kam CRPF.
It's a matter of extreme happiness for all of us that this time we took up this undertaking for getting people recruited into our central armed police forces and we've been holding multiple sessions with communities across the state where the idea was to get more candidates from the state into our services. Fortunately, there was a big recruitment in the year 2021 which was conducted and there are about 340 seats available specifically for the state of Meghalaya, divided between various categories, also for girls as well as boys. So with that objective in mind, we conducted multiple sessions and in all about 1200 candidates were spoken to by us. Then at the next stage, we held counseling sessions, and then to begin with, we helped them in concentrating on the written examination, where the sample papers were shown, and then students were told how the questions are expected to be, how to solve them, what are the nuances involved, etc., etc. So we conducted mock tests there, and in that phase we were able to cater to about 400 applicants from all over the state. Then the candidates took the exam, and finally it's a matter of great pride and satisfaction that out of those candidates who we counseled for taking the written examination, out of that 91 have qualified. So this is what we have done on the first phase.
This is the first time, no, such type of candidate, the big
Yes,
numbers.
yes. I don't think such a drive has ever happened in the state of Meghalaya. This is the first time that CRPF has conducted this exercise in the state, and it was primarily driven by the fact that the level of participation of the state youth in our department is extremely low. Absolutely very few people from the state who are in our services. So there, that deficiency is always felt, and having understood that requirement, this was our special drive this year to encourage people from the state to join our services.
Kaseng NPP kelanang serdot shushu namar ka jingbi no jong kinong mi khmat bar kinong tre jo kani kaseng kibra penya so ela dia she kaseng UDP hagani kasngi u president ke NPP nong po block committee ba Augustin Walang ulami no nakani kaseng ringkat kinong ket kam kanong po block bat palat spa angot kinong bud ban le penya no she kaseng UDP yagini kinong tre barat ba jo kaseng congress bat NPP da pediang puram de kinong elam kaseng UDP ki bakin tu ba broading nong sit hagajing sakhilang ru uba jamino mau General Secretary ke UDP Central Body Ubadan Bok Himdej President UDP Riboy District Ba Alantri Dakhar Vice President UDP Central Body Ba Balajit Rani MTC ke Nongpo Ba Andreas Sinkley President ke UDP Nongpo Circle Bar Kiwei
But Iva he ki Nongpo constituency ru Wat Namlong Kum Kamauti Wat Namlong Kum Ka Umsling Ladang Kaki ke Sitam Napoka District ke Constituent District Ansuan job no Dal Bri Muna Shabar Tena Snow Kalalo ke Ek Jinja Puro Laulang Kum Namlong Ahum job Umsari Utrai Kumsri Utrai Muluk Rajaka Tena Napor Amdong Sibun Kikintin Bankren Husiar Ko Nampak Constituency Wat Nam Yapi Hakajing sa elam bakla jom kita gespa. Lada ki Aisim yang baik bambai. Aisim yang baik bambai. Lada pidai pan ke kamde. Lada wanai desim yang baik. Yang tu kabut mencapai yang terjeka teramelu.
But mentahaski ketenhuan jong ke NPP lalu i Presiden Ba Augustin i Presiden jong sing long kami kau malai mo dibanding nak seng NPP akan digesmi mentah ilayawan ban preso bagi kum ka parti UDP jadi kita tahu umba kami digesmi coba jinjom jongi kum ka parti UDP
ke NPP kelas sedang ban set up ya ki kandidat jongka da ka jingbom ya sutu jumut lang Aisyah at least aku menurut kita beliau ke konsol nangi ki ngilam ya ko kabut dan relasi permana itu keteng jongka to ya kata ngamdon daw ya kandidat ngamdon daw ya ngilam jongka ro andre kejeng mar ka kam parti de kam lang ngide ban perkhat lang mar de mangi te ban rai de mangi ban penjob de mangi ban tur de mangi ban kabut ya lor ita inaurim ni so persya ya kata te nyamino te nyimino hadin bangi mino na ka parti TV nilai syong layat hir nilai pej nilai perkhat senong nilai tinggi I bah kapor time has come kolong bah in penyetli no ya ki jaj pendulum dia ke parti rulum dia penyetli no bah cisin kasni ngin ailat ya ke parti rulum bahkan yo masar dalade yalade minum syak ya ke sar de parti he di bawah nabar di bateng teng kimla bersuku ya ka ke jenglong ke jongi di namar tak tau den mangi kum kinongilam jongka NPP ki bala dino ni wan penyeso agani bangi I bahang ni hapo parti PDP don kalawe nanta ke jai pendeu jongi
Keseng HSPDP kelanang penklanya la keterpeng haswa bahkan mi madan ban aireng hake election MLA ahaja arpulai kani keseng kala yo mensim bahaling ba kejalang kabala long ha umwi sni ha kabala sakhi da palat lai hajan kinong kershan keblai wan mani shimbenta kani kejalang ban penbenai ke tiket kertong jo keseng ha kabala penbena ban penyeng da kong iba kharbani na mau hati constituency ha kani kejalang la pensawaru e ka sur jong keseng HSPDP baga don ni ka thong na ka benta ban wanra e ke jingkala po ka mau hati constituency kabla sha e no ben de ki pho snam ha kinong ni kmat ki barim kibla chule mat la ban phai kmat iki jingdan kam jong pai ba kham tam ha kaliang ka roi ka par bat ka bet ka biang jong ki shnong ki thau jong kani ka constituency kino yalam kani ka seng ki lapan pau shai ba ke HSPDP ga de ka wei ka seng reulum kabla palat san phusa snam ya kabla seng ha shwa ban yo e ke jala ka bapura Gladairu ka sengsan perthei ke badan bentah ke jia kun banyoi ke jela ke bapura berkum juru ki dekhot jongka ki la syak kem bat syak set along de ki benai tang ba kim shim la ken randin ban syakri na ke benta ban yadai ke hok jokari bat ke jai ban riu
Laisin laiwat panyele election kamdai ke basuk Laisin laiwat bandon hangni batpi kamdai ke basuk Nalorda rem shasa kayi ngamsu kamdai basuk tendai Tenak tak kau, kepenlong yang akan sokmen akan disibat bandon ke cingkremen, haringkat ke parti HSPDP berkawai. Bahkan ini kejimdap san prosnem dan Meghalaya, gumbong iba pelih syakmat menne, bah mentah kesi sajin kemau, ya ke parti HSPDP bah ya ke mawati konsumsi, bah using ulah kerhub yang sahisir, gumbala kerhub teng mensua, hakipor juga moksha, aiba Recruitment belum UMDC langsung. Kemudian nomor pilihan sepang ke parti using. Idon kita sepenkut banamar ba using. Ong kita ke parti kan nomor bom biang suki klau dan su. Ngasong yang pitang kawai pendalai. Kani ke parti sing ke pamangi ke SSPP ibu kadaron ke jenggot ke pekrau. Ya kejai penriu jungi ke balong kejai penriu ke bongju pendam terong nei kejai penriu ke bekun naga puta ke hok jongka using ukerhu naga banta ke dak jongka jiksro
atharai bun ki bom patip bat ni ngidai trashnong nang ne ngapo umbis ni bat ke office jongi ke bangila sna hangte hajrong bangin sakha pribuan sibet kata ke office na manta ipai ba jong kinong song snong jong kamau hati constituency urit uria ukop siliang usam siliang ngalaya denti ya kamau hati nadu ki ar hajar khat riu omdi bangaya denti banwan penlong meeting pai ba kumne henry buan kisnong ki bangala rung dalaki jong ki jat haki tliwing ban pet kumno ka jing jong pai ba dei nam pai ba ngawan ngaya denti habang ai ngai snei habang ape tambang ngam lai le namang ngam poi sya kathong jang ka jingja kawai bot mok hiu iklem yo hak to por ngam ong ba phim ai bila ai ka buat dia na wala ngadai independent candidate hak to por ngayo hadu ar hajar tam kadai ka buram ya nga kadai ka buram ka jong phi kinong kasan mentale le ngangai ba ndai tam kinong kasan ki barim le menta ki batmai nilong lang kibarim hakaju hi ka parti jong sing
ban aila digi khna pule jong ka ribhoi mingi ban pen iye ki sap ki phong ele kai sport haga southering mentau banai ka ribhoi students union kala play padai ka lumpong ele kai ya kabla tip kum ka first eastern ribhoi inter school sports meet 2022 ya kabla pelong hakamadan ele kai jong ka kurkalang lom dait khla bhoirambong lawan ban kershan ban play padai ka ni ka lumpong doba george lingdo mla ka umroi kumukong san haga jedon lang uba Cornelius lalu nong tho khubor ba pau jo kathem ri boy kumukong san benrap uba pi makdo sodar karaj madan kerdem usamla evajoy nong plo president ka RBSU uba ambalite mashering working president ka RBSU bat kiwe kiriu pau khmat kathan
iha bolong kibeslo bantur seprang amar kei kabajia dan coronavirus hakni ke arsenal jonadem kamdai ban penduk mensemingi ndrai kum ki breu kum ki baslor kum ki ba menteri sitom yentur seprang bangin pet bang tadi kesenan ngomong in lek ha haki sport in lek ha haki school in lek ha khamtam haki excellent ki long ki bokoya akwa bani ba nagi school ki jungi inang yo shibun ba ki khana ki basta ndai shutan ki basta ikwa ki khana ru ki batib akor kin purom moral values ki bongi ong ha tim pare bangin kan mau yo blai yen kan mau ya jong ime pa yen kan mau ye ji anur jong jong kinang kai ki jongi ba kor ki khana school yen preshitom ba bangin leng lali yen pulut la jong kapor na ko banta ban tinti venati
hagani ka lumpong la sakhi ka jiwan shimpenta bashirhem jangi khatsantali ki school na kathai ri bhoi mingi
Karadam Presbyterian High Secondary School is giving the salute. King of Kings Higher Secondary School is approaching to the saluting dais. Holy Angel is following into the saluting dais. Modern Secondary School is giving the salute.
Ka Monitoring Cum Implementation Committee jong ka South Shillong Constituency ringkat ka Dorbar Shnong Laban kila ai kublai kitbok kirwiang ka samla gargi nandi ka banle yakun ha ka Jacob thai bhabrio ya ka blatip kum ka Femina Miss India 2022 ka ban salong ha Mumbai haundai tu mentak snem hagane ka singi laidon lang ki bahi nga sem jong ka samla gargi ki parlo kinonyalam shnong maru MLA ka South Shillong uba sanbor shulai ubade president ke MCIC ubasan bor ula kitbok kirbiang ka nandi bakan la ban poi ka thong na ka benta ban wan rai ka nam ka buram om tai ka yeng ka sem hinre ka shnong la ban bat ka jalahi bro ka wei ula ai ti ru ka jirap ka bashila tingka na ka benta bakan pen khre bha ban le yakun hakati karin san thai bhabrio.
I will be representing Meghalaya. It's a moment of pride to me. Well, this time when I went to Bombay, they asked me that as compared to other states, why do we get less girls as compared to other states who come for competing for Femina Miss India? I have thought that from now onwards, I hope they will not have this competition next year. And whoever wants to participate for Femina Miss India, I will personally groom the youth. This is my initiative, and I hope Meghalaya, Shillong, and the people of Meghalaya have given me so much that I will never be able to repay, but I hope I make them proud. Thank you so much, everyone.
We are very proud today from the bottom of our heart. Since the day that definitely last Saturday, that Nandita informed me that she had been selected, it's only official announcement. And we are very happy. Since that day, I requested all our friends who are there on the last Saturday, also to bless for her. And today, before she leave, to participate, to contest in this Miss Femina India 2022. And today only a token of inspiration and a bless to you that you will again bring laurel and distinction to yourself, to your parents, to your family members, to your friends, to your mentors, supporters, and to every one of us, and to the state and our country as well.
Mentapat nganya pai ka program hatu pitim. Nakani ka program ringkat beriba Paul Sockland nganya penya ka khana phang ka shnong na ka balami ka korshon kot baningkong du jong ka jala Meghalaya.
Hatu Pitim
Mantaka kapan akapakam hatu fitip inya hiar sakawai ni kisnong kebenaran kita hain riwar tangmaya kani kisnong pat kem ju khain la ni kem ju ong bakadi kisnong kam po riwar ama kani kisnong kan po lorlu ti la pa ban tip ka ingin kisnong ya ya buat bangi bagi yarong sakani kisnong kebenaran kita hain riwar. kani kasnong bangin yelam bi phi mentapat kadi kasnong ka badan ki thain riwar hai ki thain riwar de ka than shela tang ba kibri kiba don chani ki than kam tam ki war kim khen bagadi ka snong riwar ni kibriu ki basong snong ki di kiwar kada kolong bakani kasnong ka don ka jong khana bakadon ka jong jingit khona ki badal ki por ndai tidak rapi ka bantip kai ki kasnong bat balai ba kibriu kim khen ki bagadi kiwar yang nya rumat ngi sen kasnong bakani kasnong kadi kasnong like himself. Kasnong like so kadi kawin kisnong ki badan hapo ki thain riwar jong ka sora chela kadi kisnong ki badan halor ulum ha ka bala banyu I kendyang nadu brang ya na kasrok na mamlu chamok kani kadi kawin kisnong RiKhasi ka badan la ka jong ka khana pateng ner ka po ni kisim no kraw pada adu manta kadi kawin kisnong ki badan hapo pa ka chipen ji khmi ru jong ka himan no kraw ngi de na po ka himan no kraw ide na pok himanong klaw hapok di sunsyar jong ka himanong klaw ide lagi jong isiem menteri be kongor kum ta tet te hakum ka kapor ka himanong klaw ko di ka hima ka bayar kadon ka headquarter jong ki hapok mamlu bat ya kani ka headquarter jong ki mamlu hapok mamlu na makani ka de na kam ka bayar khayinar sigitan selhet ci tan ci thor bat hadin nang tak jing khinar sedang chatie te unar ba pimbi nang ni ulong bobha te ya kata ka kam khayi ka kam pateng nakaliang jong ani ka than na po than mamlu jong ni ka de hat kota na ni jong ka kam khayi na jong himan khla la pej ba na penya ju sim khana nata ka bomut ude u han sing sim bangi ju tep bat suki pedeng jong ta ka jing anti jong ka jing khinar kala don ru ka jing khnyum pan ngi than ditor ba unar nang ni de su umnar ubobha Imat akum kata kapua kadang gajing hial aga khayi ka pateng ka banang ti na thain di thok la bandu i gajing chania ba unar ni ulong inferior in quality ke haran ti dalami kum kata kadang no gajing kan at apeng jong hima ka bomut ba usim rang ba bopet nan tai na po headquarter na po nong khlau ude kon rising sim kadang gajing khanyum bat gajing pin inia gajing kawang kati bat usim khana bopet ni taw di kon rising sim Bada hadiah kata kajinya hapdeng jong kata kajinya lek ke jongki kalau dan ru obat haduk ban poi kapor ban lek thma ten dalam poi kapor lek thma usim kena uyang persya usim rang ba dalam poi kata tekala dan kata thma obat ya usim kena pat ladan deki lai kur saukur ki bayarap aku kata kapor kita gilang menteri kharwan lang dingdo tariang bat kharsawian kini kira yang nang menta banya don ringkat ba sim khana atau hancing sim tena kaliang jong sim rang ba kon rising sim lai deng man ple persya bat kham klan ki maki te kum ta hi na kaliang jong sim khana kila poi ka ban her ban phet chini sigi than momlu sini sharum ban ya kalian ti mo somok na makim la ban yang ide persya ya usim rang ba ten dala poi kini ki thiam kini ki sipai jong sim khana so hancing sim ki kieu sini selolum Onda kikis ni selalu kilat men kikis ni kesnong ke bagi khat kan sau mentah bagi yang ye bani le persyak nak clear jo ni kilum onda ki yang bani le persyak nak clear jo ni kilum tiki sipai jo sim rang ba kimla bantur dadi ba ya tak thma la jer kateng do iki kathma mo khodop ngat sai kisnam ngin mala ban batai tiki la bandi hasua jong jingwan jongi pare British ti la kum paspa khat ar kum tai Tidak hadin nang tapat itu bakal ngat makam pois ni senuru. Nak kaliang jong sim rang ba, hancing sim kon rising sim. Ola khotno yang ni syakajinya ke syakami jong je kran ye stu jumun apeng jong sim kana ba sim rang ba. Bayar ta kajinya khot je kran stu jumun kalau long hapok mamlu. Pa. Hang te ho bagi ta jaka ka bagi khot ki mau lumba. Ki hang ta apeng je kran kalau dong ke je stu ke je syor ke je kemen baik kajian suk kajian saya pengen jongki pengen jong sim kena bat sim rang ba te bakladan lu kajian terma baya kana kaliang jong inong sang sinong jong galak so hukum kata kapor bagi di pai biang sama mulu
tên rây nakaliang jong nong song rengkat begini kibri ke jong siem ke jong nakaliang jong hancing siem kim sim tri asyuk mani phasha momlo bat ngila syong ngila sa no hang ni ngadu kata kapor bat nakaliang jong siem rang ba ru ula sui ka syur bangin syong no hane ha snong lai jong so ke bangi jiar adu menta mat ngilong kumni ku mangilong bangilai bangilai roi parum pare bangilai long snong long thau kita tak ada
Hadu mentah kalau kesok ha makai mana pula.
ho hadu mentah ngina ha pang poni himana pula dari ngidam kam gini ki kam ke bide ru ngidang ya jan ngidang ya lek ngidang ya wan ya kalai sing ke sausin cisnya bat nakaliang jong soldar udang don hi hakakam menisi mentah bagi hima ka kam he ka jit siem ngidang ya lek ngidang ya wan kam ta te ke babun ki kam ngidang ya lek bai wat nakaliang jong ke hima ru kidang wan he hadu mentah ban pek ban i yangi bat ban nakaliang jong siem khana rangkat menteri kidang wan sesnong nang mentah ban rangkat ban ngi bagi kam ke papel jing kam senong kam ta
kani kadai ke yeng jong tirot sing siem juga himanong klau ke kani ke yeng man ba tirot sing udang kena ujuan sakai ni halai kensau badai hang ni hata kapor mensyua memudang long tau kena uju persiang banya siat rentir siat kenam ke jing im jong kalong hata kapor budang kena bad hadian daula kham ujong kiwan kilet namai rang halai kensau
Kerajaan sau kadon kembasis pak praplai teli kilong yeng. Bat kena senang kadon baro news pak praplai ngot cenderang bat kantai. Kini kesenang kadon kekhana ka bakhamper. Halo kajeng lok senang ne kajeng mi jongka bat kajeng mi kani kesenang kalong naki arngot kidong be merat.
Jamba ki record jing thok jing tar ka bakum kesenang kadon. Mat ngi kum ka pateng yai budin iki nang mentaban penbet ban penjanai. Kakana pateng ke bangi ngitip hi kalong bang iyo ini ka kateng sinong kalai kunsau kadai na arngut kinong benar kita kidai kiba ngitip kateng kidai ukrang ba uben bagini ki brio kidai ni kitang penat te kani ke studi jongki ha baki be amra ki hiarna mamulu untuk ter sini onda baki me amra rengkat ba kesobe hialam rengkat ba kesobe di kini kamera jungki kelanang pet syahmat bagi lanang yebe na dien bakar poi sini ki than jungi sini ka than jungi sini ki yar lambai ni kamau semok onda ki poi kamau semok so ban poi kani kalak so kadang kani ka thiep ba na manta ko malai surok ti ngi mi isu ini ka thiep ne banat pori ki jat hi ni ha ban kiu ya kariat ba ke anda pala poi hang ni uni ukrang bu ben ki mlat chu ban kiu ni karian bagi ni so be jungki kelanang yak syahmat bagi be ya kini ka merat onda bagi lapoi hang ni hakaliar pat ki krang ba uben ki wan nadin ki lap ba ki lapoi hadu hang ni hakaliar da ki lapoi hang ni hakaliar ka ji ki jong ki ban ki mi isu ya kamera ndai hapedeng ka jing that ki jong ki layo ban syong halor jong ni ulum bagi yo sngo ki jing sultanat juga jing BLR ki jing be jing LR beteman BTC kunta tertel bat kapelong iki bagi song jat hat hang ni bat hadin nang ta pat ki mi isu eta kamera bagi sajier keteng yang rasnong hanta kalai kinsau ken ka bamut ba kadi ka sinong kamen kong du kidat kikso kidi kikso ki jong ki ba sobe jong ki kilat nyengkong ni ken ubri uban ba
Sakoi pat kajeng phala jong kani kesenang kalong bawa lada kadi kesenang ke badan hariwar. Nei kinong senang jong kapat kim keren war. Nei kikan be dekak tin seora. Badai namar kani kadaw bagi beri hariwar kim ong dekak kerteng lak kinsau. Nei ki khot ya ka kapmenter. Ada kesenang kawasan halal ulum.
Ngindeknya ki babun ki liang na ngimi ngalai ke sabar ki babun hini ki prasno jungi ki kiwar ini. Tenre hapling jungi ngipidang yang kata na mangiim hukum kata ka jaka ka bang ngilong hapling jungi riwar. Tenre hapling jungi kim kilai kan so bapura pat ngimde kiwar. Kar kom tre kar kom kata ngi ape. Na kadap karyang ngi ape. Ka ketin ka thli dung ngi ape ka ngi kan ka ketin kasi bapura kom ne. Di nada kadaw yang ngiru ki thangwar par ki khot ka penter kim khot kala gense kala genso kim khot kala genso ki khot ka penter ka bamut ha ka jingmut ke jongki kedai ke jaka plang bamadan ka mamuk ngimdan gi ege te kumbalong hi mentai mak kala genso ngilo mai tang lor lum ngimdan kanu bangi im hi kumni ngi apiar ka kom tre ka kom kata nang daw ya peru ka tingat tedit
ka bamut ba man makiwar yaki ba song dis kilom jong kinong kra mo ya pi ki kan kinong kra
ha ni cengi ngapang si ong be adu mentai inlet si ai tidak ong jong ni sa penter ka bamut ba ini cete ki kim ong kalai kan sau ke babun ki kim nak ki ong kalai kan sau ki ong pendia kisin ini kau dah kata sin ki pendia
nang ni po snong lai kan sau kham tam e da ka benta ka bakham hajrong ne ka bakham khi jo ka snong ngila banyi kin biang ya ki rhythm jong kari Bangladesh ngila banyi ka wa sorma ka wi ko ka ba he ba po nang ba Bangladesh barang iya kham cha ni cha liang ka diang jong ka snong pat ni kham cha kamon ngila banyi ya ka wi ni snong ki ba pau nama po RiKhasi jang ja jong i ba kata ka di ka snong mau senram ai hasilang di tilum ka di ka snong mau senram ka ba ngila banyi ne po lai ka sau nang ta kham seneng pat ngila banyi di ki snong ke baret ku snong wa kaliar bat ki wi ke snong ke baret ka thai sora nei ki jungi i ki ba kham pau ba nang ni ka po snong lai ka sau ke ba barok ni tip ka di ka sai dan plan kang ta ka sai no kali kai ba khandiap lu ngila banyi ya ka sai lai pateng ko siu ke ba mata pot lang ra jadi ka perang yimbi phai ka dei ka poliur nai ni ngila banyi ya ki ba botri ki sai na lor ki ni ka lai teli ki sai ki ba pau nam ki ba angin yu nang ni po snong lai ka sau kani ka snong ka dan hakai ki ki benengkong RiKhasi kawi ni kini ka diga caution code de ka printing press ka benengkong RiKhasi jantia badai na kani ka press bola shanru ya ka code Khubor Khasi ka benengkong ya ka bala ka teng unong ket khubor
tani kadai ka press ka benengkong RiKhasi jantia ti kani ka press laseng da weu missionary wana Jerman ufadar ba keteng ufadar abele oji abele te kani ka jingon poi jongan ka press ka benengkong hang ni kalong ba hakatu kapor kini ki missionary presbyterian bat catholic ru kiwan nang ba nang thina rithor Bangladesh bat ki sakiu ki poi hashela na shela de ha ujumai ba hakpo ujumai ba kilakan ria shnong no shane bat on the poi hang ni hadian katu kan isnam udu missionary Father Abele ulaseng ya kanika press benengkong RiKhasi jantia ti katu kasnam bah kitu kisnam ki benengkong ula print ya kawei ka kot khubor ka jong ka balang presbyterian ka bakerteng unong kit khubor kata ka dei la penmi ka kasnam khat praspa prapheu khandai bat hadian katu kan isnam namar bagi katolik kiwan kham hadian kimpat shimla kloy yala di ban penkre akatu kapor ti bat hading kendia snam jong kani kajing penmi ya kani kot khubor kila penmi ya kot khubor jong ka balang jong ki ka bakerteng unong yalam katolik hakasnam khat khandai spa ti bat hadien katu kani jong kini kisnam hadien jong kajing im jong kini ki missionary hakani kasnong lai kan so ki syam bakani ka jaka hani hasora kalong ka bajur slap nang ta pade kam yaha ban im ban bu ya kitiar ki badon kam hakani ke jaka nak nau ka jingbun ke jing jur jung slap ba ke jing don ru jung tu krun te hadian ka kini kisdam ki bakham hadian jong kine kilapan kendria no ya kani ka press shashlong
amta ba kasnang klas dang ya ka caution code ka benengkong anre ka di kasnang ka bala penmi ru ya ki bon ki ru kraw komu professor digiswell ka ba mentara tei ya ka museum na ka batapan pasanam yang di khun jo ka lai tak sau
di nai la lai ka 6 isali ante po ran di tu siong nang tu na di na lai matrik nang tu pat isali sati po ka kata po ka kas ka tisir sekolah tu di entu don rin ilong patris to ma da ki po bala cuti tu long ngasi kip ime tu hanan tu ili belai buat kambalang leng tu ben long bersulit bom juli aran siong perkat khun siu di lagi ya keren hi namar ba inde hi ban pesak nam e mo pesak nam nam tajung i kat ni mo kan nam ko kurun di ya perkat ba di bu no na ga yang museum ni di ime ba de gen sa ya perkat ni wat ni di ong tos ngan ain suhala on ge jaka kala ban sna ni gen ni numdon kan ni di tagi jingdon tidur kidar ko kisla di la susan tu kita bagadon kami pada baru aku ikut di jenis panggung ini. Jadi kena nunggu di bahaya di pesan. Kibubun kiberi kibaki mtip ini lawan ini kitip lut jenis panggung ini.
ngalaru profesional kalakan sau kalapan miru I kebar kiri khurau jabiyang kamu ba GE tarang MP barim ko jalla u profesor BMPU pat kigwe de kiri ushampang dapok RiKhasi janja
nakaliang jong inang snong jongi nakaliang jong snong hi parok kawai ngum kalakan sau hiroi hadu kata-kata bagi ki ustad ro ngina perkat aku ki babon jong liang ke jingmi jong kiri khurau ko di kawai nama nalangi perkat ya kata kalian nama hing kum kasnong yang sengin dadon ke Jakarta ke babet ke babiang ke ai kada ko pelong ingin haban tresitom haban pulut le sibun ki kam ke bangilak mengenti ya lede wala kalong hadu ka puli kadang ling dina tak kadang nyama aban sngophe man ong ba kum kasnong hing ngiding nak tak thimai ke jongi kalong bangi ngi khamwat ya ke jistan den lei kat kum ke jusu jongi mat ya ka liter jong khasiru kadai lak mas sedang nang ni nama babun hi nagi missionary kisah ang ni idang doni kinong genti ki belum ki ying jongki ki missionary na for reveals ki bawan na manta menteri ki kambalang ki jongki idang don haduk mentai nang genti tena tak kada ko sinong iman ka khambe ya ka jindang di start ka jingwan ka jongki ki bu ik school ki set up ki school la ban ong lu baka school ka beningkong ni ru kadai ka mengitip ka ME school ni ong medium English school kabag ki babun hi ni ki khara ki pas na kata ka school Ramat ang kumjum Profesor Gigi Swell ipas nang ta ki GE tariang ki babun ba kirim khuna ki balong hadu ki ngamla banjir ka tenglun kidang ki balong Profesor jong ka Agriculture Allahabad nanta ki balong Commissioner pok di sensial jong ka Assam ki babun ba ki bami kirim khuna nani kesong jongi nama ki bleng ki khambe ya ka jingnang ka jistat kum mangilong hadu manta ngidon hadu ki IPS ngidon hadu ki IAS kidang ki officer ki bapel Nakatandang ki babun ki beri ki wan hasnong jongi ki phla habi I kani ka kam onda hab ki laru hasnong ki ong bangan hasnong jong ki kalong ka phla ki jing pher jong ki yeng ki sem ki jing pher jong ki beri ki jing pher ha ti ngat liet babun ki kam
ki beri ki wasong ngai kasnong ki por ki bomar suwa ki di ki ba im ha ka khai ka pateng ya ka ba ki julit man khai shiru shilot jong ka Bangladesh ki bamanta usoda jong kasnong ba modi ba sehmot uron kani ka khana ka bedai paka jing yam kina laga sau haki por ki ba mansua
por jing mansua gain le tu ba si khlam tu ni pe ka por ba je dum dan ni pe ka tu kan yang khongwi ba ka pa wi lia tu pe ka ta ba je la dap san ba je pet pom pet ni sekali sum ni sai chi la ko bo mi ni yo pe tak ngap tang da ka ta khnyang yang khongwi yang lia tu ta ka por ni juan yung slap juan yung kamariang tu ngi petan gi khnyang ila ban adjust ga te ta ka por ka long ta ubnai umi pintung ji thung la khen pin pam ga den gi da khen matam don ni khen di asu te ta ka por ni long tang gi nang bela ba kit tu star bat ka khom do bat berni hagi dikit gi don to po Akapor ba kamlu kaya black siapa Bangladesh nadu mumlu suaban kan iusiar na sinong lagi kesau ngilaki ar kerwat lailti aranti ngilai sini hadu po sela kita kamlu kadang ya siapa Bangladesh dia kapor jengi teng kita jauh umat niaru ni belah kani ka sengkai kada player kami ka sep kami kas arah ke jitre ke jongi
kaman nama mulu hasela pilih layu asit
aranti sisi nilai kata ke por kidang ai si berniu kamlu kidang ai sipia ke por ba ngidang li chit kau na po sela ngikit siperha kata ke perha dusun ke bagi mendai tewa ke tendong tinggi ngidang ya kena kata ke por kit perha tu sia sinong iwan ukau bo menjua ban menta ke fer sibun ba ukau bang iti na po chala iwan kit chala insau ni tong na ka jing bu khan tu na ka tin khao ni thebe hading im jusai te kalong ka jing tre jing kita ka jing ka tre sitong ba ta ka po te long ni
ya kata kamu kit na ulu sila kit kan kilo ta kanu
kanu ma sitemon simon di baklan di kit simon man musuh di takraba de klan ba
tangkap sakti tu ngan ni te gim ju saliai ka metro ke umbala ong ke trim na ba ke ji tre ni ka bistom ki da jau mat da ya ka ti kata ka pori pa igali ngalai ko me tu sia da ka bangas ngau khia ka sim ngai igali ngar ko syariat kata ka por ka kharwe nombor banya o plan mau ta por ji tre ka bistom ki kumong us ke tri ka por ba kawan surok da jau mat ya balai bami yang belasu
Kaya kanjing kam kai support selhat mau support ti kemar bi kaya
kemar mencual seti support selhat bi ketin gion kin selhat adu mentah bi ku aban pej ka marka hapo kaing jongi bang sina dang don ke marka selhat bagi tho ketin sobi
kita kamet baik
kita komen pindra kawai di fi san kilo makadon ketin pindra bangai dili bandra mahir lakia tegatin tin unar kita gi bang mencual gila don rugi niki bania basa ang ni basinak siar basio khiu bisona to kerteng dun kharwai menderi kai basa ni sio piang sio tu repair gi bajot peng tu don
kala kan sau kadiru kasnong ka paunam hau so sau markadon uso sau ba khamper wala da hakipor bangi poi hakani kasnong company ka por bi so sau nei le thu bodi so sau obam la ban thong chaki pat ki chaka
bun hi nangi ngi im ka jing sarong uni so la kan sau na mario ni usumbai Yung sumbai nakaliang jongi ngila juesyong man perkat mukaliang kasnong naman nakumnu ban penne ya ka identity jong bau dei ubariti so sau like so bariti nim kwa da banyo da kibe ki kerteng pat namangi kwa ban penne tinggi le je kren magini keyboard sarkan nak pos kapol pakila kular man le kata tenre ke ek be de kerpang mo ni so saw nakaliang jungi kasdong ni le jiawat ke katenra ke jungu namangi apa numat ke katenra nyimla ada man bu sumi nang ni te imat kedang ki bari orang ba ke bala batai yang ki ong ba ni so saw ula bande hina mo ki than ri thor stia te hapdeng jung ke jingkala jung ka khendau ke jingkala jung simdeng tel kala man pelong hu ni usok saun khambang namar balai kumbolong hamentahi uni usok sa pintung sikui ki jaka ummi ki papun ki beriau hi ki syaipan ai sembai ai tanrai lani ai tanrai kum tate tengi ai nyara ngin ngi dakwa hi bun roy dan ri ummi kata ka digijing ia tinda ta kadalong akum kini ki pon ngasomot ang bakani usok sa jungi ulong gerpang nomor ba umla ban mi sikui ki jaka ba ummi hi tang nang ni na ta kadalong ya ka diman ujur bakari bakador jong ulu kala ban poy du si prapo ba banu dunatam ban sispa arpo du sispa sempo ka di kedor ka babiang di kumbolong hiau sinam araja ka kendai hi kambiang kedor mi sim hiar hiar adu tang sispa hi sigilo
kamu adu mentang ki gedang hitung gedang arab
adu mentang ngidang de hi ka jingtung bokong san ngidang kai angin kai u jingtung bokong san tam hapo kasdong hi bar koy ngimla jan ka wai pa koy gelong yi ngirap be yu ni namar ba u kamdon ya ka market kamdon ya ka dor u kamdon mu ya ka jimbang ban hamhe tena tadang isim yu uba ngin penne yu je jingtung kumbalong adu mentahi hasnong jungi nak so karep ni kamduna namar ba kadaun jung jinglong jong ka kalong ba kamari ang mailan ngiyo slap nadu april ngilay slap hadu ulai september oktober nginang yo tena tadalong nakariang hi karep karyang ngimyo lat ngin rep hakiniki benai ki bajur slap namaki ke baro ki pulun tina tak daulong ngimnan ni dekoi pat kilat nama ki jakatre ki lingkha ki risar kemlang manle ngidan pat ki gi jak kam pring ju gini ngidan cibun pak ki bagi bangilong kili kili hiau kili hat kili ke yo sela ke yo jatap kumbalong mentang ngili ke yo majai ngili ke yo sora ki bubun ki bri kili hiau kili han kapaan kalong kidan ki bang kinong trai sarkar ki ba kinong hi kai school kidan pak kinong trai bala misteri ba ki pak ki jak kam kong san hi ki bubun hi kidi ki bateri sarkar bat ki ba ni khai bagi ba bal ki banta ki bala bagi ki de ki bateri misteri bakum ta teter bentali bala sang buan sini resort ni menang man matai su kilabun ru kita mabakiru kilala man ai nama kumbalong menta kawi ke resort kala man ai kam du lan kum no ar pongut apo ar pongut kadang ai tela ki dan sautu ling lala man poidu pra pongut dikala kaya rap sibun bat ni ki kam mengingi terai
kesau ka pau namru aki kam junga kai perthei ora da ke bon ki resort ki hotel ba kwedi ke jakasa jugino changsori ki khang ha ka por bangi poi ha ke jaka number ka kham covid ka kandai henrei ka chera punji holiday resort kedi ke jaka ka bra pli khang eki kam junga ga perthei ha ka than ba ka langru kom ka chakpli ya ka chinglet ki video shidu ka jingki jermi armala ka bra na po nongriat.
So like and so, if you, as you've seen, no, it's a hill standing apart from the plateau, main Cherrapunji plateau. One is that because of that, we are like getting a view of the whole range and so many waterfalls. At the same time, the terrain is so conducive for creating a lot of treks around this place. So that's what we thought, why don't we make many treks to promote that. We started with small treks first, going to the Umunoi. There's a living root bridge. That's how we started promoting the living root bridge. So that is about 2 kilometers from here. To go and come, like people can do it within 3 hours comfortably. Then slowly when we started exploring more places, we went down to the river, river Sumtung and Umkin Sang, so that we can go and take bath there. Then we found out that there are bridges that side also. The double-decker route bridge trek now everybody knows everywhere. It's throughout the world is known, and that is a beautiful trek to go and come. You need about 4 to 5 hours to go and come. And there are more treks around this place because now these treks have become very popular. People know only that. But there are maybe about 10-20 treks out of this place that could be made out of it. We have done one trek through the rainforest, through karst areas, going down from Lake and South, going down up to Ichamati. Till Komurin, it's like through the forest only. So it's quite a challenging trek, 7 hours. Many are for young people from Shillong, they can come and try these treks. It's challenging, it makes them feel the beauty of the place also, at the same time they test their physical strength. So you know that you have done something, you know you can do this. We have treks from here to Nongtrai, we go and stay in Maulungbana, Lauba, even Mausenram. Then we come through from Flang Mauserpad through Tindrong, Tinger, Devsau, then through the forest again to Disong and come up. So there are treks from here to Shella also. This was the trek people have been using for carrying your iron ingots. Even the fruits from here and all were being taken to the Shella market, then going to the plains. So that is also a beautiful trek. It takes about 2 hours downhill, and coming up it will take you 3 hours. But these are the changing terrain, the climate, the warm plains, and as you start climbing the hills, you feel the cool of the place, and the forest cover also changes. It's something really beautiful. And as we are going through different altitudes, you have different levels, types of birds. When you are interested in birds also, you have different types of birds occupying these different levels, altitudes. So that is also there. And through the thick forest, see, sometimes when you have gone down there, you can get lost in the forest. You don't know which side. Unless you have a compass, and it's already getting dark, you don't know the direction. It can be totally lost in the jungle. That kind of thick forest we have. We have done treks through this from here to Nongwar. Then there is a old Nongwar. Before the 1897 earthquake, the snow was little down below. There are some remnants of those buildings also. We go down there. There was a footpath going through the forest at half the level of the hill. It goes to the Nongkro, village Nongkro. That's also old Nongkro. They abandoned the village and came up later because I think there was an epidemic of smallpox or something that long time back it up. Some of the houses are having beautiful chimneys inside the house, and you have trees growing in the middle of the rooms. So that kind of, this one is still are there. And I saw those early days that when they give that sacrifice and all, they had a round stones with markings on the top. So those also are there. You go through the forest and come. It will be full. You go in the morning and be back by evening. And there are some falls, even in winter, late into February also, there are some places where you can take cool bath in the waterfall, then come up.
Kasang kadon school but ki yumani ki betenar bat ki balang ki bakhampau ki di ka balang presbyterian bat ka balang catholic namar bakani kasnong kadon ka banta ka bakhman ya halo ka jungot poi jokini ki balang po RiKhasi jantia ka snong lai ka so umdei ta baka pauna bu nam ta ki khana pateng ke blan po jongka ndai ka di ka wei ni kisnong po RiKhasi ka ba lalong ka jaka trekam ani ka jaka yalap jongki missionary kristan amadeha kastem sia khas ba ni fulai ba u Dr. John Roberts wei ni ki missionary jongka balang pasel ula poi po ka ni kisnong ban rasa ban seng ka balang ngeru bat kini ka ying mani ka ba kadon mata kadi ka ba ulate ka pom sa kadi mani ka berit biya ka mata kilap ni bat ya kata ka tik tri ki missionary ngina banyu i na kani ka ying mission ka ba ki ong ka ba ka ata ka le si kala pelat da ki sispa snem ka barang yang ba ka barang don hadu mata
haring ki wan kong ni de Philip ken balawan sum muslim ni bagamin ni
hadin juga barang persepitiran pat lawan ru seki missionary juga barang katolik lemba kita ki Salvadorian keba kila seng ya taka bale tu i sekretari namanya kata ka press ka kong du ka badal po RiKhasi jantia
de kani ka yumane hangni la seng house nam khat khandai spa khat a de ka jingwan jong kini ki missionary ki ban kong hangni kam sim dai ha kani ka jaka ka dei ha ulu badal kham hang te haneng khlau udei ulu bu bajrong tam jong ka shnong lai kan sau de ka pi ka ba jrong du jong shnong lai kan sau te bat akata kapua nama bakim simlayo hadin jung jumai ba bakiwan kiu halakan sau na shila kim simlayo kali ka jaka ni bala ai jaka ya kishi ko chetesha khlau tikishong hante kile commission joki nangta kile kijing le niam ki jongki te bat de husnam khat khandai spa khat ar kilawan kenri ano kani ka jaka te kumta kalaya kislam berkipor hakini buat kita habat hakani kayi mani hadu kumakalom muta kini kijan ki bagi father Jerman ki pendud kam menshua ki dang don ni ki dang preserve yaki nang bano kum kajing mau na kitu kipor nang ta shu bat deh kasnam khat khandai spa prap hunyo baka balang karakhe ya kajing dap shis pasnem jong kajingwan jong ki missionary hangi halai kenso Tede haktu kasnam te kini ki brio ki para banget jo kasnong ki kemau ya kate ka jaka ka bakiwan nungkong ya bakiwan nungkong ki kenyama sante holo belum te kupta na kaliang jo kini ka balang snong kila penbet baki dei banai banbu ulu majing kemau te ka jaka te kila le bat kila lap ya kini ka jaka ka baki kenton lang ya ki mau kade itu bakata ka jaka kade ka baki pendon kampung ka ying mani ka sipor te kupta kila layat ka balang shnong kila yati ibriu jong balang na shnong kila yati syapo khendau bat anda kila ti syapo khendau kila lap hadin ku masau san put syapo khendau kila don we mau ku balarui pelun ka do jong host bat hapdeng jong do host don iwei dingna rupa te bat kunta hadin ata kila lap pala peniang yang uta jengkan mau yang kejingte jengkan mau te bat yang tu mau la uno ni mani makan sa kumka dinjat ke jongki ke bagi lalea kita kisnem kiba menshua
tiga tu ngilapoi sabakot juga khana sepang kesnong lai kan sobat bun apa yang dipi ngai pila yo jeng tip sibun sepang kan kesnong lamba kan program hatu fitip
Hashwa bangin penkut nginya phaj kemat bakong san sasisian. Omdan kam ya ka exam CUET na ka benta ki college Megalaya. Blue Mentry Rongba ke Meghalaya Games 2022 Hapreng ke Jingbam Khoi sa ki khna ele kai jong ke Meghalaya Games Palat Lai Spangut mi kinong yalam bar kinong Krishan ke NPP ba yeso shaka UDP hanong po Ai Khuble Kitbok Kirwiang ke MCIC bar ke Dorbar Shnong Laban ke Gargi Nandi Shilak Tingka Ayuba Sanbor Badna ke Khubor Hatu Pitip ke Khana Shapang ke Shnong nakaba kami ke Korshon Kot Beningkong Du ha ke Jala Meghalaya Dagiti Khubor la poi jaka bakut jaka thup Khubor menta ka Taiew ngin sai shambiang bat phi ha ka take we part ka Taiew ka banwan Khublei phi baro pathiaso